Very interesting primary election results from Tuesday's big races in Mississippi and Michigan. Interesting in both parties. They don't settle anything, but they set up some really fascinating questions for a week from now on March 15th, when there's voting in 5 states, big industrial states, Ohio, Illinois, Missouri, and in Florida and in North Carolina. On the Republican side, I think the question that emerged is whether anybody in the Stop Trump movement can hope any longer to stop him in Florida. That was a state where the Republican establishment thought for a while he could be stopped by Marco Rubio, but Senator Rubio had such a poor night in Mississippi and Michigan that it really does leave open the question of whether he has a chance of winning his home state, Florida. And if he can't win Florida, it's not clear anybody else can beat Donald Trump in that state. Second question I think it sets up for Republicans on March 15th is whether the bigger obstacle to Donald Trump now isn't really John Kasich, the governor of Ohio. Very respectable showing for Governor Kasich in Michigan. And the states that lie just ahead on the schedule, the ones I just mentioned, Ohio, Illinois, and Missouri, all look like they're pretty good Kasich states, upper Midwest, kind of industrial states where he presumably will do well, one of them being his home state, and Michigan furthers that notion, I think. And third interesting outcome on the Democratic side, Bernie Sanders in Michigan suggests that he's got a chance to do well in those big states next week as well, because they all look a little bit like Michigan. Big industrial states, lower minority populations than states in the South. So I think the results don't settle anything, but they set up a very fascinating night next week on March 15th.